120 million years ago, Cretaceous canopies hid a silent, high-altitude ambush. A shadow drops from the branches, plummeting toward a target below. Today, those forests are gone, replaced by the dry, eroded hills of the Gansu province in northwestern China. While excavating this rock face, paleontologists uncovered a specific anomaly: several small clusters of shattered prehistoric bird bones, all concentrated in one area. The birds weren't just preserved, they were crushed and clustered in a way that suggests they were swallowed whole and digested. This creates a specific mechanical problem. An aerial hunter would need a way to outmaneuver a flying bird while launching from the trees. Preserved in the same silt was a potential candidate, a predator roughly 10% larger than the birds it lived alongside. Its name is Jianchongmaiensis. Jian was a lightweight, sharp-toothed relative of the velociraptor. But unlike its terrestrial cousins, its limbs were cloaked in long, pennaceous feathers, giving it the appearance of having 4 wings. Despite those 4 wings, the skeleton reveals a significant limitation. It lacked the deep breastbone and heavy muscle attachments required for the powered, flapping flight we see in modern birds. We are left with a biological contradiction. Jian was a 4-winged dinosaur that couldn't truly fly, yet it was found surrounded by the remains of the flyers it likely hunted. Jian belonged to the Microraptoria, a group of aerodynamic dinosaurs that experimented with a 4-winged body plan. These fossil slabs show that the feathers on their hind legs were just as long and well-developed as those on their arms. As this diagram shows, many Microraptors were small, roughly the size of a modern hawk. For a long time, researchers assumed these 4-winged gliders had to stay small to remain effective in the air. However, the discovery of Changyuraptor yangi proved that this specialized design could scale up significantly. At 4 feet long and weighing roughly 9 pounds, Changyuraptor was similar in size and bulk to a wild turkey. To manage that extra weight, it possessed a unique anatomical feature: tail feathers measuring 30 centimeters long. These are the longest feathers ever recorded on a non-avian dinosaur. Scaling a glider to this size creates a lethal risk. The heavier the animal, the more speed it picks up during a descent, making a safe landing nearly impossible without a way to bleed off momentum. Lacking the muscles for powered takeoff, these dinosaurs launched from high branches. They glided between trees, much like a modern sugar glider, using height as their primary source of energy. Simulations show that the 4 wings work together. By flaring the hind legs outward, the dinosaur could generate additional lift, with the airflow from the front wings interacting with the back to help it navigate through the dense forest. For a predator of this weight, the danger is terminal velocity. A straight glide from the canopy builds up enough speed to cause a fatal impact with the ground, or the prey. This is the function of those record-breaking tail feathers. By angling the tail, the dinosaur could deploy an aerodynamic brake, controlling its pitch and significantly reducing its speed just before impact. This allowed for a precision strike. The Microraptor could dive at high speed and at the last moment use its tail to stabilize and slow down for a safe, controlled landing onto its target. This wasn't just a theoretical capability. Fossilized stomach contents across this family reveal remains of lizards, mammals, and fish. Most significantly, we have found Microraptors with the articulated feet of enantiornithine birds in their abdomens, proving they were capturing and swallowing these flyers whole. This 4-wing design was a specialized solution for the Cretaceous forest, a highly calibrated machine built for the specific demands of a high-drag, high-clutter environment. The evolution of flight was not a single path. It was a competition between 2 distinct biological blueprints. On one side were early birds, developing powered, flapping flight to climb into the open sky. On the other were Microraptors, perfecting a specialized gliding ambush. While the Microraptors were successful enough to prey on the birds they lived with, their 4-wing design would eventually prove to be an evolutionary dead end. This entire lineage of 4-winged gliders eventually disappeared from the fossil record, leaving no modern descendants. In contrast, the small, 2-winged birds they once hunted survived to evolve into every avian species we see today. The crushed bones found in Gansu offer a rare look at a forgotten ecosystem, where for a time, A group of dinosaurs that couldn't truly fly were the apex predators of the canopy. These fossils are a reminder that the history of life is full of complex, specialized experiments that functioned perfectly in their time, even if they left no trace in the world today.